All right, we're live.
Hello.
All right. So, like I've always said, monkeys can run this show, right? Monkey number one, monkey number two, monkey number three.
Something's reversed because no matter where you point, there's no one there.
Yeah,
All right,
you're going
so-
opposite direction.
No, I didn't see on my screen. See what I mean about monkeys? I mean, seriously, monkeys can run this show. And I'm Steve Monkey number one. We got Frank Lopergola, monkey number two in the house, and my main monkey, Ron the Ghetto. Ed,
I have my fireplace going.
this is our Christmas show.
Yeah,
Why,
kind of.
you may ask? A day after Christmas.
I was promoting it as the 13th day of Christmas, and then I apologize to those who corrected me that it's only the second day of Christmas. It's a whole magi, three wise men kind of story. So
Okay. Well, good
Wise
evening,
man.
folks. We're going to get right into it. One moment. I want to tell you a little bit about our guest, a little bit about our contest, and then we will bring her in. This lovely, lovely woman who it's probably 3 o'clock in the morning for her, 4 o'clock in the morning for her, has joined us on this show so many, many times. She is awesome. She is the representative from Notka Macro, who will be giving away a Notka Macro Legend tonight.
I think it's only Notka now.
All right, maybe it's only Notka, but
Not Notka Macro. They shortened the name to Notka Metal Detectors or something like that.
okay. So without
Okay.
further ado, we are going to bring our very, very good friend who we love, Miss Dilek Ganule. Frank, you want to bring her in? Monkey? All right, Monkey, bring her into the show.
There she is.
Hello, monkey
Hello.
number 4.
Dilek, welcome to the Barrel of Monkeys, because that's what this show is. Honestly, this show really is a Barrel of Monkeys, and
I gotta say, and I say it every time she comes on. We promote, whenever Dila comes on, we promote it, and we promote a lot of people. Again, we've had guys from TV shows on here. We've had some pretty influential people, and we get a good response. Dilek crashes the page.
Thank you.
I was on 4 or 5 different sites. I put it on everyone. I'm just my messenger is just dinging. I'm gonna work. Can you put me on the list?
do you know why, Frank?
Yeah, well, because they know I have good taste in guests.
All right, so her pretty face, her beautiful face. She comes on.
Aw.
Like I said, they come on every week and look at us 3 monkeys.
That's true.
Now we've got this nice, beautiful, nice lady who has done so much for Detect America, and I want to thank you so much for all you've done, Dilek. You are
Oh,
the
thank
greatest.
you guys. Thank you
hope-
guys.
I
Thank
hope
you.
you had a nice holiday.
Yes.
We all had a great holiday, and I just
Now,
got to.
That's the question. What do you guys have a holiday season in Turkey this time of the year?
It's called Christmas.
In
No.
Turkey,
No,
exactly. Steve thinks the whole world is in his little bubble. He doesn't understand that there's other countries and other.
you want bubbles.
It's-
Jesus.
To be honest with you, we don't. I mean, in Turkey, we don't celebrate Christmas. We only celebrate New Year. But then again, I mean, especially me working with, like other countries
Sure.
all the time and having lived and worked in the US, to me, yes, I feel that spirit. I feel that.
Sure, you can feel it's a holiday season because the
Yeah.
rest of the world is like
Exactly.
Hold on. Hold on a minute. You're telling me there's no Christmas in Turkey,
No,
no Santa Claus.
no.
So when
But it's so actually it's so interesting that we do similar things on New Year, like you guys do in Christmas, like a wait, do you see that this little tree?
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like Charlie Brown's, but go ahead.
It's like mine.
This is for my little daughter. Next year, I promised her we're gonna put up a big tree. And some people, not everybody, but decorate a tree and we put gifts underneath. But we do that for New Year.
For New Year.
Ryan, I got a good business venture. We're
What?
gonna bring Christmas to Turkey.
There you go.
Both of them is gonna start sponsoring Christmas in Turkey. Frank, you're
I
gonna
think we
start,
should take the warm weather back to Florida because I didn't move to Florida for 30-degree temperatures.
Frank, you're gonna start breaking into houses in Turkey and putting presents under the tree.
You know what? You should bring Thanksgiving to Turkey.
That would be that.
You don't do Thanksgiving.
You guys
No
are
wonder
actually
you people are
doing
thin.
this for the heck
No
of
wonder
it.
everybody in Turkey's thin.
I just got a text message from King George, who lives in Turkey and don't celebrate Thanksgiving. That's a heck to get out of her. What the heck? Get out of there.
Get out of there real quick. No Thanksgiving, no Christmas. Get out.
So even some of our celebrities are chiming in.
So, for tonight's giveaway, I just want to throw this out there. You have to be liking our show. Make sure you hit the like button.
If you don't hit the like button, you're not on the list, guys.
I am going to take the names from YouTube. We're broadcasting on YouTube tonight, so I'm going to throw the names in on YouTube. So make sure you make a post on YouTube that you're there. I'll get your names off of that. We're going to get you all as best I can by the end of the night.
Surprise. I
Uh-oh.
want to add one more thing to the giveaways.
Okay.
Since we just announced the optional coils for the legend,
Uh-huh.
let's give away an optional coil as well. Either the
I love it.
either the LG24 or the LG30. It's going to be the choice of the winner. Okay.
If it was me, I'd be taking the LG
Now,
30.
I have an important question for you, D-Lec.
Sure.
First off, I understand you came to the United States and you were in Florida.
Yes.
I apologize for whatever Frank did when he came to meet you. Because
I was very professional.
that's
Yes,
a
you-
lie.
I
He
had to leave sooner than I thought. I so weird. I walked around the building because D-Lec was in meeting. She was doing business, and I took a walk around the building and I was looking at all the different vendors that were there. And I got around one corner of the building, and my eyes just started tearing, and I started. I got an allergy attack so bad I couldn't even sit in the building anymore. So I had to leave. But it was great to go. It was great to see D-Lec. It was great to see Dwight and that crew and all the cool displays that were out there. And it was a fun time. I just unfortunately had to leave.
Yeah, it was. It was.
You know, I got to tell you who else has been with Detect America for the longest time is Dwight Cologne. And I know Mike Boyles hangs out with that group there too and promotes the Nokas down there in Florida. But Dwight's a great guy, isn't he?
He is. He is.
Now, was that the
He's-
first time you got to meet him too?
No. I met him at another DEMA show. And actually, he goes around to many rallies, many hunts in the United States representing Nokta. My team met him many times. I think for me, this was the second or the third time.
Okay.
He's a great personality. Great person.
He is. He is.
Oh,
he
great
is.
guy. Yeah. And we've met him a couple times, and he's just a very upbeat person who is fun to be around. You know, it could have been worse. I mean, you only got to meet Frank. It would have been worse if I showed up. Trust me. You'd have been like every other girl I meet
I told her
and calling
I
the
didn't
cops
have
on
to
me.
do the limousine. I didn't need the red carpet rolled out to the parking lot. That was a little too much, but it was all right. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, but
Listen, we need to meet up at a hunt or event, whatever it is.
Absolutely.
All of us, all four of us. I don't know which one that's. Are you guys going to Dick Stock? Florida
Um,
Hunt,
which one? They got a couple of them. The one in March, I think, is in.
March.
Carolina?
Is that in Carolina or something like that? North Carolina.
I think so. In March.
That's a
That's something
possibility.
we could. I mean, yeah, Steve and I, we're not that far from them. I was
Okay.
actually thinking of going down. I was going to call the guy.
That's a
who,
great halfway point for me.
Where is it?
It's in
Carolina.
the Carolinas. I can't get it now on my screen. I don't
Or
wanna-
the Florida Hunt. When is that going to be this year?
They don't
It's
have a
usually-
time yet.
It's the same time, generally speaking. It's towards the end of February. They're just locking down a venue right now.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
they're looking for the land.
Okay. Anyway, we'll see.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, no,
I'm all
that'd
for
be
it.
great.
I'll definitely come up to Carolina.
I've had the pleasure of meeting Delic 3 or 4 times. You know,
Yeah.
each time an experience.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
no, she was trying to get to me through you. But
Yeah,
you know,
okay.
I got to meet her in person. Oh, I didn't meet her in person. I mean, I got to meet her at a hunt.
Wait, you got to meet her too, Ron?
Oh, I met Delic in England when they introduced the competitors machine with the man flying in a. He flew down in a parachute. I don't want to.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
That was the England the rally, whatever that one was.
Detectable.
Yeah, detectable.
Detectable.
And then
Then you came to one of our dealer conferences.
I came to a dealer conference. Yeah, and
Yeah.
then I meet you at. I thought I met you at another show somewhere.
I think it was Pound the Ground.
That's
Yeah.
right, on the ground. There
Yeah.
you go. Yep. You never came out to Illinois, but you did send Jason. And
Yes.
Jason is a good friend of mine.
Jason and Barack and those guys were out there.
Yeah.
And
Barack
then,
kept bringing me coffee that day. I don't know why, but he kept bringing me cups of coffee.
Where? In
Illinois.
in Illinois. Oh, okay.
yeah.
He met you guys first.
We met him in
On
Florida before that a couple times. Yeah,
Oh yeah. He loved you guys.
he's
He kept-
awesome. Yeah, he's
yeah,
the
he-
best, man.
How can you not?
But basically, I'm the only one you've never met yet, and
That's by
exactly.
design, Steve. I'm just letting you know.
yeah, okay, well, yeah, I believe it.
Actually, me and Ron meet with D like all the time, but she's not Steve.
My life sucks, don't
The
it?
cameras are deceiving. When the three of us get together and you see us next to one another, I'm actually the biggest of all 3 guys.
In his mind, he's just
Hey, thanks for the compliment, Ron. You know what?
yeah, I know. Are we talking height?
Yeah,
Or
is her-
what are we
Girth
talking
and
here?
height.
Is this being recorded? Because I want to play that back so many times. I never get
D-Lex,
compliments.
First of all, kudos on the holiday the give back package you did, because my
Yes.
my email my PMs lit up, the page lit up when that was announced, and
Thank you.
I'm sure that went very well for you.
Yes.
They loved it.
I do have something important here. Barbara Connell, who does the giveaway for the kids at Christmas every year, she wanted me to say a special thanks to you for donating to the kids giveaway. And that was very nice of you, and I really appreciate it.
No, it was my pleasure. It was our pleasure. Kids are precious, so no problem.
260 some kids involved in that event this year.
Right. And all we do, D-Lec, is really we beat up Barbara. We make fun of her because she's in real
We
life,
love Barb.
she's only about 3 foot tall.
Wait a minute. It's coming into cookie season where Barb makes me cookies. So no, I don't have anything bad to say about Barb. Not until I get my cookies.
But we really do appreciate what she does for the kids, and we support her so much. And
Definitely.
like I said, she wanted to give a special thank you. So
Oh,
that's great.
very welcome.
One of the questions I have to ask you, because there is a mad amount of confusion with the Legend packages. Is Note Good putting out a stripped down version of the, because I keep hearing this, it keeps popping up, Note is putting down a stripped down version of the Legend.
No, it's not a stripped down version of the Legend. Based on requests from customers and some dealers, we announced, I think a couple of months ago, or I don't know when it was, we announced the Legend without the headphones included. That's
Okay.
all. It's not a stripped down version of the Legend. Legend is the same Legend. The machine is the same. Everything is the same. It's just some customers were saying, hey, I have my own Bluetooth headphones,
Right.
that I love and use. So, can I
And the
just
Legend
buy?
is great at
Can I?
adapting to the Bluetooth headphones
Yes.
anyway.
And can I just buy the Legend and not the headphones? And we didn't have that option. So as many requests came in like this, we decided to offer the Legend without the headphones as well. That's all. But
I'm
it's
glad
not
you
a.
put that out because I actually I received a bunch of texts, a bunch of emails about. Did you hear this? They're taking a bunch of the features off the Legend. I'm like, no, I never heard that.
No.
He never thought of asking me though. I mean, what the heck? Why go
Because,
there?
because because you have the answer.
You're so far away, it's such a pain.
That was good. That was good.
Well, we've been selling them, so I mean, I got them on the website. But
Well, I knew they were selling it in a package without the headphones, but then a couple of the guys that wrote to me were like kind of reputable guys. So like, really, I haven't heard this.
I could see the misunderstanding because some other manufacturers have different series of their product. I don't want to start mentioning names, and those different series have less features. So they probably just misunderstood.
Yeah. No, there's only one Legend. There is only one legendary Legend.
There's two.
And that's Frank.
That's me. Then there's a Legend metal detector.
He's a legend in his own mind. He's a legend in his own mind.
Oh God, it's starting
Listen,
already.
as long as people keep blowing smoke up my rear end, I'm in for the whole thing. I'm a legend. So D-Lec, you got two new, and this was it's the weirdest thing for me because Notka put so much into this detector and the updates and tweaking it and listening to, and yet it gets released, and the first question on every freaking page is, when's the coils coming out? When's the new coil? I said, the machine's just getting out the door and you were looking for the coils. So
I got a waiting list already.
Two new coils coming out.
I got a waiting list.
Yes, they're actually released. I announced them. They're in stock. We're shipping. However, and I apologize for this. When I did a live announcing these coils, I said they're starting shipping next week, which I forgot that it was the end of the year and we have an inventory count at the factory. So
it's not like you guys celebrate Christmas. You could have shipped them out.
So we're doing the stock count, inventory count at the factory this week. As soon as that's done, we're gonna ship them right away, and we're air shipping them to US. So the distributor will be getting them in a matter of days. But
and
they're all
thrilled. I'm thrilled that you went with the oval. I love that oblong design. It's just my thing. I love that long narrow design. And I'm so happy to see it. I think it just feels good at the end of the stick. It's good to get into some of the ergonomically challenged places. But the one is, how long is the LG30?
12 by 9.
So the LG30 is 12 by 9, and the 24 is
9.5 by 6, I believe.
Okay.
It's the same size as the SP.
That's the design for coil. I love that design of coil.
Yeah. I mean, we picked these two sizes based on a poll we did on a big, Legend group on Facebook. I mean, we were definitely going to do the 24 anyway, the LG 24, the 9.5 one. We were not sure about the second one, which one to go with. So I looked at that poll, and based on that poll results, we decided to go with the LG 30.
Barbara said it's funny how you guys ship from Turkey, and it gets to the people quicker than the dealers in the United States. I got to tell you a story. So when we were doing the testing on the Legend, D-Lec shipped me a Legend,
Yeah.
And I tell everybody, nobody believes me. I showed the shipping receipt. D-Lec shipped me the Legend on a Friday, and I got the Legend on a Saturday. It came 24 hours through
Fast
DHL.
running.
24 hours the Legend was sitting on, and I told D-Lec, she's like, no, it's not possible. I said, I got it in my hand.
Yeah, that even surprised me.
that
you
was
know.
shocking.
I mean, I always hear from people, oh my God, this was so fast, but yours, I remember your case, I was even
couldn't
like
believe it.
shocked. I'm like,
And
no.
I only see the DHL guy because we have the same DHL guy around here. All because DHL's not the main shipper around
Yeah,
here.
I know.
And every time he pulls in my drive, he goes, "This is another metal detector." It's like I don't. It shouldn't be, but yeah, it might be.
We even have members of this group who said that they've gotten stuff from Turkey faster than they've gotten the prizes Frank
Yeah.
ships from Florida.
Yeah. Like Patrick Shock. I mean, seriously. Listen, I have a very strict regimen. I try to get everything shipped within a 30 to 35 day period.
Yeah, 35 months.
Now that was a special. I was moving to Florida. I got held up. So now I'm here. I'm all set up. So it's only about 30 days. That's all we have to wait.
Yeah, what do you know?
All right. So big question is what's next? What is there anything else on the back burner for Notka? I had heard rumors a few months ago that there may be another machine coming out with possibly a PI machine. What is the story for what's on your agenda next?
Well, the next is the pinpointer.
That
Yeah.
syncs with the Legend.
Yes, the Bluetooth pinpointer. And then we may offer some changes for the Legend. Actually, not changes, sorry. We're definitely going to give an update for the Legend first. And actually, this is going to be very soon. It's going to be the version 1.10. I already announced this as well. It's just I didn't know what the 1.10 involved because I've been so busy with other things during this holiday season. But today I actually got all the changes that are going to be made with the version 1.10, and there's some actually like cool features coming for the Legend.
Love it.
Yeah, but we're going to release it as a beta version first. Okay,
so everybody can test it.
Exactly. This time we're not going to give it to limited number of testers, but we're going to let everybody test it. And then unless there are any bugs or any issues, then we're going to release it as a final version. And next year, in terms of like new models and detectors, yes, we are working on a pulse induction machine and other projects, of course, but it will be too early for me to talk about the others.
No, it's not. Go ahead. Just let me know. Let me know right before you drop that beta update because I have to make sure that I have coffee and donuts here for Big Lee Tibbs, my buddy, and the rest of the guys will come over here because apparently I'm the only one that can update. But that's all right. Listen, I don't mind.
Actually,
Coffee and Dunkin' Donuts, they bring coffee and Dunkin' Donuts. I'm happy about
it. Actually, that's another thing. Thanks to the engineer, he made a bunch of changes with that update program as well. And now, with this new 110, you're not gonna have to download any files or any of that anymore. You're just gonna connect it to your computer, and it's gonna do the update directly from the internet.
I got to tell you, the very last update, the newest one I used because my buddy came over to update his new Legend, and I got to tell you that was like silk. That was worked perfectly. He couldn't even. I was shocked at how easy it went in.
Yeah.
And so if this one's even better, that's awesome. Because the last one actually gave you step by step, told you when to shut it off, told you when to turn it on. That worked. That worked great. And no
Yeah.
issue with that.
No, now it's even easier.
I know we were having some problems with Macs versus like an HP or a regular computer. Has that been straightened out? Because
Apple.
I can't seem to update on my Apple computers, my Mac.
No, it works on Mac as well.
Does it?
Did
Because
you
I
put the
even
new?
thought
Did
I
you put
thought
the new update in, Ron? The new
Yeah.
new installer.
maybe I didn't do that.
Yeah, there's a newer installer than the one that I was using before.
Okay.
Yeah, the update program itself has been,
Changed.
changed. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll get
So
that on there.
hey, listen, try that. If it doesn't work, we can actually, when you're available, my team can get you on a, like a video conference,
Okay.
and we can look into it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Very good. Yeah, because I was checking with Andy O'Neill, and he was saying that they did have some issues, I guess, with the old software. So, for the Macs at least. We'll
Yeah,
give it a
check
shot.
the new installer.
Yeah, the
Alright,
new
new
installer
install.
was so easy to use. I couldn't believe how quickly it went.
Just making a note of that. Okay.
So I'm gonna bring this up because it's out there. Folks know about it. One of your competitors has filed suit against it, and it's not that it's not in their repertoire of things to do, because it's not the first time we've seen it. However, one of your competitors has filed a lawsuit against Nokta.
Correct.
So tell us what you have to tell us about that.
I cannot go into like details because it's a legal matter. So I don't want to say a lot of things about it. But today we actually sent a press release to all our dealers in the United States. First of all, this lawsuit applies to US only, not to the rest of the world. Our competitor filed a lawsuit against not only us, but our distributor as well, which is the sad part, to be honest with you, because our distributor happens to be their distributor too. So our competitor actually filed a lawsuit against their own distributor, which, I mean, in my world is unheard of. I don't know, but I guess, I mean, you can do it, but to me, it's really weird. You know what I mean? Because our distributor has nothing to do with this. It's our product. But we're going to be actually covering everything for our distributor. And all I'm going to say is we're going to fight this to the end. Okay, until the end. We're going to vigorously fight this because as Nokta, we see the claims as baseless. And we will not fight this for our company only, but for the sake of all end users in this industry, so that competition can be sustained. If this was an act, because this is how we see it, how we view it, for us, this was an act of intimidation. Okay.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. Because Nokta released a very successful product. Okay. Actually, Nokta has been releasing very successful products, and Nokta has been growing very fast. So instead of competing with us on the performance value arena,
slow you down a little bit.
performance value arena, they decided to choose this way. But let me tell everybody, this only, what this has done? This only fueled our passion and desire to give more, to invest more, and in return to give more to the valued end users of this industry. That's all it has done. And that's all I'm going to say.
Well, to be fair, at least they're suing everybody.
I didn't get sued yet.
At least they're spreading the love around a little bit.
Give
It's
Frank
fun.
time, Ron.
Listen, they called Ron, but I wouldn't give him your number. It's all right.
D-Lex, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Do you like liverwurst?
What?
Do you like liverwurst? Do you know
It's
what
a lunch
liverwurst
meat.
is
It's a
even
lunch
now? See,
What is
Frank,
that?
it's disgusting. It's like a lunch meat made out of liver.
So it's this big tube of
Thank
meat
you.
that's kind of like a combination of
Good. And
pate and liver and
she said she hates it. Frank loves this
it's
stuff. D-Lex.
amazing. Thank you. It's amazing.
No,
It's
I've
disgusting.
I've never had it,
It's
so I don't know.
You
disgusting.
haven't lived yet until
I
you
haven't
try
liked
it.
the smell.
Don't ever eat it.
But we eat liver here.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
different,
this
though.
stuff is worse.
Here's
This
the
is
thing,
horrible.
D. Like I don't like liver, but I love liverwurst, and they gave.
I mean,
someone
I don't
gave
like
me a
liver.
beautiful, like 5-pound liverwurst for Christmas, and it was awesome.
I don't like liver either, but there's a certain way, we cook it. Like I only like to eat it in one way, but so why not? Hey,
That's right. They don't listen. They're heathens. Their taste buds are very unrefined. They don't
And, oh, and
understand
you
good
are. And you really are.
I had to make
that's-
I had to make a second batch of stuffing tonight.
You know, D-Lex, you only met him for 10 minutes. I've had to deal with him for 8-9 years now. It's killing me. It's killing me.
So we are so happy to have you on again, guys. I mean, I'm looking at the numbers on the viewers, and it's like through the roof. But when's your next trip to America? When's your next trip to the States?
January
Where you
So
going?
that's for what?
SHOT Show.
Oh, the SHOT Show in Vegas.
Yes.
Beautiful.
I
Tough,
can't go to
tough to
Vegas.
get in there, man.
Yeah, Ronnie's going to send me. He said.
I tried to get. I can't even get in. Crying out loud.
Why can't you get in?
Well,
It's Steve's
I
problem.
mean,
Okay.
I can't go as a representative for anything. At least I talked to some of the manufacturers because they have to get you into the show.
Okay.
So I've.
I'll try to. If you want to come over, let me try. I'll try to get you in.
Yeah, let me know.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll look into it.
That's the show
January
everybody
in
wants to
Las
go to
Vegas?
too. I think the SHOT Show is the place to be.
Ronnie will go to
It's-
Vegas.
It's fun. It's phenomenal. Chuck Smalling talks about it. You got to ask Chuck, man. Chuck will tell you. The place is unbelievable. So.
If Lisa goes, you won't have to worry. You won't see her because
She'll be in the
never-
casino.
she'll never leave the
Vegas.
casino for her.
We won't see her.
Ronnie, send me an email or a message,
Okay.
in case I forget. I'll look into it tomorrow. Okay.
All right. Very good. I appreciate that.
Yeah, sure.
That would be nice. I'll be able
It's
to
gonna
hang
be
out.
it's gonna be my second time at the SHOT Show, but it's gonna be my first time as an exhibitor. So this year we're exhibiting at the SHOT Show. Before,
Yes,
I just visited. So
absolutely. That's definitely it. I'll be able to hook up with my good friend. I'm just starting to get ahead of myself. Goonies, New Age Goonies. So
yeah,
he'll be there, right?
yeah,
Yes.
he'll be there.
Yeah, Dwight. I'd be happy to see him again.
Oh, what about me?
I'll send you pictures.
Who are you? Who are you again? I forget. The special that you guys were running for Christmas, is that still going on or is that over now?
No, it's still going on.
Is there an end game to that? Does that just keep going until further notice, or?
To be honest with you, we were gonna end it on December 31st, but we're getting so many requests from so many people to
Sure.
extend it. So I don't know. We may actually extend it. That's one thing about me and Nokta, that we can, we can hardly say no.
Yeah.
It's right. It's about the people, and the people are talking. And again, say it again, and doesn't matter what brand you favor, what brand you love. This is a machine. It's a multi-frequency that works. It has been, and I'm so happy to see more and more of the haters dying off, and more. Listen, you have a competitor that made an announcement on the new machine, and the amount of people that popped up to defend the quality of the Notka machine was astounding.
Oh, they love that machine.
I mean, tell you, You don't even have to say you like it. Just say, "Oh yeah, this company's coming out with a new machine. I'm not giving up my Legend. I'm not." So that hurdle, we have made our way over that hurdle that was happening last summer, which was terrible. But
Yeah. It's okay. It's all over. I mean, Legend is doing great, you know, and I'm gonna say this again. Right now, with this promotion, the Legend without the headphones are retailing for how much, Ronnie? $425?
$429.
$429. I mean, come on. $429.
Getting into, you can't get into some bad single frequencies at $429, let alone a good multi-frequency.
Yeah.
When you showed me that price at DEMA, I was like, what? That was awesome.
And
it was a great move. And
so regardless of what comes out, okay, you're never ever gonna get this performance price value from any other machine in this industry. I mean, I saw what what's been announced over the past couple of weeks or months. I mean, come on, guys, LED flashlight, vibration. We don't charge extra for that. They've been on my machines. That
was a big topic on our page with a lot of people.
They've been on my machines forever, for years now. Okay. So and with this now 110, with the new features being added for free, I mean, I don't know. I know that the end users are smart enough to see, the value.
Yeah,
and
you know what? And I have to believe that they are, because we've seen battles between companies happen in the past, and more and more as time progresses, more and more, the consumer is not the same dumb consumer he was 10 years ago.
Yep.
People are a lot smarter. People have learned their lessons from the past. Listen, I've got guys that they have dug with me, Steve, who are hardcore CTX 3030 users, and one in particular, our buddy Brian. He is just.
That's what I was going to tell you. Yeah,
he's all about it. It's in the closet. He's thinking about selling it. He's all about the Legend. He's fine. He came to me the one day. He said, "Because I got 5 rings." I said, "That's awesome." He goes, "No, I've never found a ring before in my life." That's awesome. So the machine works. Any thoughts on anybody trying to put down the functionality of that machine? The machine works, and at a killer price, guys.
Yeah. And I really want to say this again and again. I know, this doesn't apply to US consumer base, but many consumers out there in the world, people seem to, relate high price with performance all the time.
Sure,
okay.
Absolutely. That is far and away in this hobby.
Yes.
You guys are responsible for
wrong. And I'm going to keep on giving this message. Higher price does not equal higher performance, period. Okay. So, and that's what Nokta is about. You know what I mean?
You guys have made,
we're really trying to, we're a company of the people, and we're trying our best to be a company for the people. That's our goal.
We have people on our page, people that I have spoken to, who went to the Simplex when the Simplex came out.
Yes.
And liked it so much, even at the new price, they're like, I'm not going to the Legend because I don't want to give up what I've got now. I don't want to change, because the Simplex at that price tag came out, and really there was a lot of people that weren't paying a whole lot of attention to the Simplex when it came out because of the price tag, and are paying a whole lot of attention to it after the fact, because it's just a damn good machine.
Yeah,
Guys they don't even want to go to the Legend because they don't want to give up the Simplex.
Yeah, it is. I don't know why every time Nokta Macro, I'm not Nokta Macro, sorry, Nokta. Every time Nokta comes out with a new machine, it becomes like, it gets attacked. I went through the same thing with Simplex. No, it cannot be that good. But look where it is today. I'm telling you, it's like the number one seller in
I got
many
people in
countries.
the chat.
Number one seller in terms of like units in many
Right.
countries.
Yeah.
There's a guy in the chat saying, John Robinette says he's hesitant to buy a Legend because he knows he likes his Simplex so much. I mean,
Especially these especially lake hunters, freshwater hunters. They don't. It's a smarter consumer. They're not fixing it if it ain't broke. When they went to the Simplex, and I've used many, single frequency submersibles for lakes and stuff like that, and over the years, and first right off the bat, it works like a champ. And out of all the other ones that I've used, being able to collapse this thing down to a usable, tiny, small unit underwater.
Yep.
oh, I love that chassis on the Legend, dude. That is just solid. That
We have someone in the chat wants to know the weight of the
yeah.
Legend.
How much does it weigh?
Yeah,
Of the what?
Legend.
the Legend, the weight.
How much does the Legend weigh? Is it as heavy as me?
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, a pallet full maybe.
I could probably
One-
find out the actual physical
One,
weight.
see, I have to, I
Yeah,
know
you're
how much it
taking
is in
kilos.
kilos, but is it 1.4? Something
Well,
like that, right?
How many kilos?
1.3?
How many kilos is
How
it?
many kilos?
What's that?
How
How many
kilos?
kilos?
It's around 1,400 grams.
kilo-
It's
kilograms.
1.4 kilo.
Okay,
a kilo is 2.2 pounds.
2.2. Where's my
So
calculator?
it's a little. It's probably about 2.5 pounds.
No, it's less than that, I thought.
You said it's 1.4 kilos.
1.4 times
So
or
3 pounds.
Two.
No, just do this. 1,400 divided by 454.
1,400 divided
Divided-
by
454.
3 something. It's gonna be 3 pounds something.
3 pounds 8 ounces, or no, not even 3 pounds 0.08 ounces. So 3
So
pounds.
3 pounds.
So there's your
The
answer.
Noka
Biker
Legend weighs around 3 pounds approximately.
approximately 3 pounds.
Now, how I did that, Steve? Know my math? I went to Google and said, "How much does a Noka Legend weigh?" And it told me, just like that.
You told me you know everything, so I don't know what the hell why I was even questioning you, sir.
A sign of intelligence is to know where to go get the answers.
Not yeah, I got you. But I'll tell you what, D-Lac, Noka really is just it came on the market. They're holding their own, surpassing expectations, which is one thing.
I have to believe the next machine that comes out from Noka is not going to have to suffer the same kind of harassment. It has to be getting less and less when everyone comes out and everyone works and meets expectations, surpasses expectations. I have to believe the haters are going to start getting a little bit of backlash from it because I did a quick video in my pajamas basically one morning because I'm like, no, that's not true. Look, and
Yeah, but you know what I notice? No matter what company comes out with what, there's naysayers on everything.
Oh yeah.
And it's funny how these detectors are not even in the hands of detectorists,
no, that's
Yeah.
the best part.
and
Yeah.
people are already bashing them. They don't know this, they don't do that, blah blah. And I'm like, how do you know you don't have it in your hands?
Listen, if you announce today that in 2 months you have a new machine coming out, within 5 minutes of this broadcast, there'll be 10 tips and tricks pages on the new machine. I mean, and it sounds funny, but it's crazy.
It is. It is.
I'm getting Barb Connell bashing me on the chat. Listen, folks, we can't read the chat while we talk. We're doing an interview. I try, we might glance, but God forbid, Barb Connell wants to let you know that she wants a PI machine as a
She
tester.
was in on the PI. She wants to test it in DIV at the DIV event. Which if
Okay.
you
Okay.
are a PI machine user, the DIV event is the
But
test.
folks,
That's the test
understand,
right there.
this chat is moving as fast as lightning. We have a guest host, a guest that we're trying to interview, and the chat really throws us off. Sometimes we'll throw things in the chat that we see, but other times we got to give her all of her attention and
So if
respect.
we don't see it in the chat, I'm going to give you Steve's home phone number. Just call him up.
Yeah, because you don't answer the phone when they call. Because if you call Frank, he don't answer. I'll at least answer and tell you I can't with this church. I'm
I
sitting.
answer the listen when you've reached my level of fame, you only answer certain phone calls.
Oh, how many times I get?
Okay, I answer Ronnie.
Here's
I'll
Frank.
answer Dlex. Yours,
You
I
know
have
where-
to. I
You
spin
know
a
where
wheel.
Frank is? Do you know where Frank is? Can you contact him? Can you tell him I haven't gotten my prize? My prize was this. I need you to call Frank and ask him where the prize is. That's all I get. I get beat up bad. And I'm right now. I'm trying to get all the names from YouTube into the wheel for the giveaway. So I'm over here working. I'm over here working.
You guys are such a bunch of fun people.
Crazy.
Seriously.
I'm your work.
Listen, we never script. We don't. People don't.
We can't script because I don't think we can read.
No, and half the time we don't even let Ronnie talk. You're lucky Ronnie's talking tonight.
It's an easy script. It's just the two of us because Ronnie don't let Ronnie
Yeah.
say anything.
Yeah,
That's what I'm telling you. This
squeeze
is
something in
a
there.
barrel of monkeys. This show.
I got to say, I think it was John Migladoff that mentioned that Steve could be the brightest person on the show if they put the encyclopedia on the pizza box, because he would read.
Steve would be the brightest person on the show if I put more lights on him. That's about it.
We all know about John Migladoff. Let's just say that.
He's been on a roll this holiday season. I've been getting text after text.
We laugh so much on this show, man. I mean, we really do. Like with this group, and
What happened to my fireplace that was on my TV?
I don't know. I've been watching television the whole time.
Yeah, it was a really cool fireplace, and now it's gone.
I'm waiting until the channels you really watch pop up on there.
No, I had to pay for those. This is free TV.
Especially when you see a bunch of naked midgets jumping around, we'll know that's what you really want.
We call them little people. Thank you. We're politically correct here.
Yeah, but
good lord.
Well, you guys are funny.
Midget pole dancer Frank. Midget pole dancers Frank is a little niche in the fetish zone there, buddy.
Well, I don't need a lot of room to store the pole.
There you go.
Put it right under the counter.
I can put it under the cabinet. You never know it's there.
Yeah, this is getting bad real quick.
Oh my god.
Hey, listen.
Oh.
Steve clicked the names. Dlex once again has been so gracious at the call. I don't even have to ask her. I say, when you coming on the show? And we'll get it. We'll work out basically we're giving away a legend. Then she pops off the nice because we're going to give away a coil. Now, that for the coil giveaway, guys. We kind of would like it to go to someone that has a legend.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Please. So I don't know how we're gonna do that.
Well, I tell you what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do, and in 1 second I'm gonna talk about it, because when I can take, give me a minute, and then I'm gonna take the floor on here and talk about this. So go ahead. When we go to give it away, I'll talk about all of this.
So again, we want to thank Dlex so much. First of all, for being up at 4 o'clock every time we call her to come on the show.
Yeah, I don't believe.
Maybe they get rid of daylight savings time over there. It'll be a more normal hour. And then I got John Bradbury going. You didn't mention what time it's going live in England, because I don't freaking know what time it's going live in England. I put the England time. I put the Australia time. I put I even put Turkey time. I think.
And who was that you just mentioned, Frank?
John Bradbury.
Yeah, he's funny. I like that.
Yeah, I forgot to post the England the time in the UK.
Yeah, in the UK. Yeah, well,
one.
And is he gonna broadcast when? Oh, it's actually, when is it? The 28th or something? We're gonna miss it. The new Detectorist show. Is he gonna broadcast that on Facebook?
Did they announce the date?
Well, I think it is the 28th. Is he gonna broadcast that so we can watch it?
Even in England, you have to buy the license to watch that channel.
Stop.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well,
I tried to do it. You're like, no, you're in the States. You ain't getting it.
No one cares about us over here. He wants to know what time the giveaway is, but will he broadcast the Detectorist movie when they come out? And for us to see in America, no.
Well, John, if you put it on YouTube, I'll download it before YouTube takes it off the air.
I just want to watch it.
Well, we'll get to watch it. I'm sure it just probably won't be on the 28th.
I know it won't be on the 28th, but everybody wants us to call their house directly and say, "Hey, come on and enter for the giveaway."
They want me to post the time when D-Lick's on, but when I'm on TV, they don't care when I send them 500 notices about me being on the show. They delete me, they block me.
Rick
All right,
Rick
where-
Laniker said that it was broadcast last night. That show.
It was
What?
That's what Rich said.
no, not on the no. We would never broadcast it on Christmas.
They said
I-
between Christmas and New Year's.
I thought it was the 28th, but hey, I don't care. I'll find out after the show. How's
Yeah,
that?
we'll find out. We'll find out.
So,
Where are we at here?
I love
we-
no.
Yes, Steve, I'm looking to see if anything else.
But now you
came
said,
up with
you
D-Lack.
said you're coming in. Did she
Any
talk about?
questions?
Yeah. Did you?
I'm
Any
looking
talk about-
questions in the chat?
Did
We
you
did
talk
have a
about
question.
the new pinpointer that's coming out?
Yeah, they
That-
want to
What's
talk
that?
about
A new pinpointer's coming out. Is that what you were mentioning?
They want to
Yes.
talk about that.
AcuPoint. It's
AcuPoint.
called AcuPoint. Well, the name was picked through a naming contest again.
Okay.
And so those people who suggested that name, and there was actually a few people suggesting that name, AcuPoint. We liked it. We picked that one. They're gonna get a free pinpointer from us once it's released. So it's in the works. Actually, just like this past week, I happened to see the LCD with the icons and everything for the first time, and it looked great. Now they're gonna take it out to the field in a couple of weeks and start testing it. And
Now,
yeah,
how's that going to integrate with the machine?
yes, the legend.
Bluetooth? Is it going to be Bluetooth? But so explain to me how it integrates with the detector.
So your headphones accommodate 2 channels.
Right.
So it'll come through the headphones when you're using the pinpointer.
So on
Yes.
in a Bluetooth type situation, it broadcasts to the headphones, and that's how you'll hear it.
Yes,
Does it also vibrate?
yes, sure.
Is it pulse induction?
No,
Okay.
So it's a VLF pinpointer.
yes.
with
It's a
Bluetooth
VLF
capability.
pinpointer. It's gonna have discrimination, just Ferris, non-Ferris
Ferris.
Oh, that's
discrimination.
beautiful.
All right. Okay.
Yes. So yeah, it's got Bluetooth. It has a little LCD, and it's a one-button operation, and it is a very sleek look.
But like I said, does
And-
it also vibrate? I'm sorry to cut you off. I'm so sorry. But does it also vibrate in your hand when?
Sure.
Okay, just wanted to know. I'm sorry.
Sure.
Is there a place to clip a lanyard on it?
Yes, there is.
Okay, Dan. There's your answer, Dan.
There's your answer, Dan.
Dan is one of the our manufacturers who make
And
lanyards.
we are planning. Do you know when it's coming out in the next couple months? Do you have a debut date?
No, but they're gonna start testing it in a couple of weeks. So based on those test results, we'll see. But
Okay,
it's progressed a lot. I mean, it's in tooling, the actual design, and the electronics is done. So they're just gonna finalize the software probably. So we'll
Good.
see. We'll see.
Will it be-
Hopefully sooner
no-
than
no-
later.
Will
No
it be
price point
waterproof?
yet?
Is it
What's
gonna be
that?
Is it waterproof or just
Yeah, sure,
Okay.
sure,
All right.
sure.
Do we
That's
have
always
a
a
price
plus.
point?
Price point? No, not yet. But we're Nocta, so it's not gonna be,
It'll
or
be $1.95. Come on. Just go.
it's not gonna be overly priced.
Also, I just wanted to let you know. I know it's been in talks, but the Aquatex, Frank, are you getting them for the Legend? Are they in the works, or what's the update on that?
They are on our list of headphones to be
Yes.
built. Yes, coming up. Hopefully in
The-
the earlier part of the year, but we will see.
The biggest project is the cords. We can't go out and buy 10 cords. We have to buy 1,000 cords when we buy cords. So that means for every model that we make, we have to have at least 1,000 cords. So we work on each metal detecting brand as we go. Nokta is the next one in line.
Okay.
And I'm happy to hear that because I'm tired of Matt Kwiatkowski going, "When's my Legend headphones coming out?"
No, we're working on them. We're working on them.
It takes time. It takes time. It costs. I mean, for a small operation as opposed to like a brand like Nokta, our capital isn't quite as
Fluid.
Yes, fluid.
It's not quite as fluid.
Yeah. So, but we'll get her done.
Okay. Well, what do you say, Frank? Do we want to do this giveaway?
5
Keep
L's.
it for
Let's do the
yourself.
giveaway.
Because I need some time.
We got 2 giveaways. Don't forget.
Well, what we're going to do is this. Here's first off, D-Lec, you're going to be mailing out the prizes.
Yes.
Okay, so they can be in any country. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. If you are, here's what I'm doing right now. I'm taking all the names from YouTube. I'm going to stop in like 1 minute. So if you're on YouTube, I'm going to post the names in blocks because you can only post so many letters at a time. If you don't see your, if you could stop the chat on YouTube, you don't see your name, then post until I recognize you. Okay. Then I'm going to take the names off of Facebook. What I need people to do is this. Okay. Because if you're on 2 pages, there's if you're on both YouTube and Facebook, tell me on YouTube that you're on both because you're only going to get one entry.
You're getting way too complicated now.
Well, guess
Where's
what?
Shelly? Where's Shelly?
All right. I really, seriously, let me mention this, okay? Because a lot of people are entering more than once, and it's not fair. So if you're on twice, I need to know on Facebook because guess what? You're risking not winning the prize. Okay, if people are coming on 2 different pages and it ain't right. So if you're on Facebook as well as YouTube, let me know. Okay, because I lost my train of thought here, and I'm very sorry. But
hey, your ceiling is beautiful. When did you paint that last?
you know what? I'm trying to do this, and it's just not easy. So if your names, yeah, see, I got people telling me they're on both. Okay, so Hollywood Joe, I thought I put you on there. Let me see. I'm sorry. You guys can talk. It's tough to do this.
Okay.
So let's talk.
Yeah, let's talk. Let's talk. All right. Let's see. Do you metal detect? Do you actually? Yes. Do you take a metal? Do you actually go out and metal detect?
Very little.
Very little. Okay. Well, that's
I mean,
understandable. You're a busy person.
I mean, to be honest with you, I mean, I only metal detect, if I'm traveling. I cannot really metal detect here. Here, it's a big city. Think of it like New York City.
Right. No
You
know,
ground to metal
not a lot
detect.
of places to walk outside.
No. It's just you really have to, go somewhere to metal detect, and I don't have. First of all, I don't have the time.
Right.
Like I am a workaholic, guys. You don't know. Like.
There's a woman that is on the show at 4 a.m. I get you.
So like many nights I come home around 9, 10, p.m. And then there's the weekend, and I have a little daughter, and she barely sees me. So I really, try my best to spend some time with her on the weekend. What's that? Oh, okay. So and here also the lows, it's not as you
Yeah, I
know,
was gonna- I
easy
was gonna
as
ask
in the,
that.
yeah,
I was
it's
gonna
not
ask you what
as
the laws
easy
are.
as in the United States. So it's hard here. But when I'm on vacation or when I'm traveling now, that's another story. But I wouldn't call myself a detectorist. You know what I mean? Like you guys.
What's your weather
Di-
like there now, Dilek, in Turkey?
It's cold. It's cold. It's not as cold as the US. Oh my God. I've heard that on the news.
Terrible.
Like, oh my God. Like minus 45.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I'm in Florida and it's 40 and I'm freezing.
It's actually lower than that in Florida. So I don't know what part of Florida you're in, pal.
Well, tonight it's not as bad. Yeah, last 2 nights it was down to 31 and 32.
It was cold here. It was
The
windy.
iguanas are falling out of the trees.
I'm in
What does that
Southwest
tell you?
Florida. It should be. I came here for the warm weather. I didn't come here for snowflake.
Okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm ready to incorporate the names from Facebook into the giveaway. So make sure you like the broadcast because in 1 minute I'm going to take the names. So we're going to be giving away a legend, and we're going to be giving away the coil. Frank, do you want to the
Put
person?
my name in for the coil? Yeah, sure.
Now, what we want to do is what we really want to do is give it to someone who already has a legend.
Yes, please.
So, do we
Yeah, right.
think that if your name
Yeah,
is
about
picked,
eBay.
this is what I'm trying to wonder. Do we want the winner to prove they have a legend by sending a picture after the giveaway?
We can do that easy enough. They can PM me a picture of them
Yeah.
with their legend.
Okay.
Correct.
And we're hoping that if we pick your name and you do not have a legend, you let us know to pass.
Right.
Okay. We're gonna
Exactly. It's of a great benefit to someone who has
So-
one using the legend.
we're gonna basically give away the detector first. Okay. Because then that person might want to win the coil too.
And again, if I don't get the picture for the
That
coil, then I'll give it away. I mean, D-Lex in no rush to ship it out. I'll let her know when we get a winner down. So if
No,
you
no,
have one-
we're not shipping anything this week anyway. So
right, exactly.
all right, I'm going to take the Facebook names right now. Remember, Detect America rules apply. I did my best to try not to let anyone have more than one entry. Now, the problem is with YouTube, see, on Facebook, everybody uses their real name. On YouTube, I've got handles like so-and-so metal detecting. So please, on YouTube right now, type in your real name as proof of I know who you are. So
It
if
don't
you-
matter because if they win and they can't send it to me, who cares? Oh, you're talking about the legend.
We can always have the option that if someone wins the coil, they can call me up, buy the legend, and I'll be happy to verify them as an official.
There you go.
well,
legend owner.
that's one thing. Okay, that can work also. But I'm talking about right now. I'm talking about the names on YouTube that have handles. Type in your name. We like to know who we're giving this to. Like Hollywood Joe just typed in Joe Setti. So now we know that's him. Okay. So everyone's typing in their names, which is really great. And I thank you. Listen, this is very, very hard for me to do because I try and be fair to everybody. So just give me a second here. All right.
Okay, we'll continue talking.
No, I need to talk right now.
Oh, you need to talk,
I need to talk. I need to talk about the rules.
'cause I got a good question. So.
The rules are how do I put it? The rules are outlined in the Detect America page. What we're going to do is we're going to call your name. You're going to have 1 minute to respond. We asked that everybody not
Chatter up the page.
not chatter up the page. Give the winner a chance to enter. Okay. This just froze up on me, and I hope I don't lose the names. So give the winner an opportunity to answer within that minute. we'll do, like I said, we will do the detector first, then the coil. And I don't think there's any other questions. You guys got everything squared away. Your name has to be seen by Frank, Ron.
I just switched over to the Facebook page, so I am watching the Facebook chat as we speak.
And I'm watching the YouTube channel, and I know who's on YouTube and who's not, kind of. So we'll kind of know. Right now, this thing just froze up on me, and I'm gonna have a problem if it don't unfreeze. I got a big problem with the names. Hold on. All right, it just unfroze. So give me a minute. Ron, go ahead with your question.
Okay, there's a new machine coming out in that MIDI mini horde. Is that true? Someone is asking about that. Is there an entry level detector?
Oh, you're talking about the first swing.
Yes, the first swing. That's correct.
Okay.
Would you like to talk about that a little bit?
Well, yes, but that model is not, a model that we're going to be selling through the regular dealer channel, guys. Okay, so that you know. Actually, that model was requested by our Brazilian company in Brazil initially. Okay. And I don't know if you guys know, but we actually opened a company in Brazil, Nocta Brazil.
Oh,
so yes, so that model was created based on the request of our Brazilian company, but then we decided to actually give it to some other countries who requested it, but unfortunately we're not going to be able to give it to the regular network because of the profit margins involved.
I can imagine.
Yeah. So but yes, actually think of it as a MIDI horde, but it's going to be marketed not to the kids but to the beginners, because I'll be very honest with you, when we released the MIDI horde as a kids detector, like for the like older kids, many customers said that this is actually a great entry-level detector, but because we marketed it as a kids detector, like people were hesitating to buy it as a beginner's machine. And we're trying to actually not compete, the wrong word, I don't want to use the word compete, but there's so many like very cheap, like detectors on Amazon, okay? Like very, very, very cheap detectors. And I don't want to, mention a country name, but for us, they're
You don't have to mention it. That's where the flu came from. So let's just leave it at that.
so it's a pity that people are just spending their money, although they're very low price, for detectors which are not really detectors. You know what I mean? So we actually wanted to give an option to people to buy a very low price, fully waterproof entry-level detector. That's the whole purpose behind the first swing, it's called.
That should go over very well. I mean, I have the marketing issue when people come into me and they, well, I can find this metal detector for $79, a metal detector for $79, and I tell them, well, if you don't mind putting your money on the floor and putting a match to it, that's fine. I say, because there's really no sense. You're buying a toy. You're not buying a metal detector.
You're barely buying a toy in some cases.
Yeah, in a lot of cases you're not. And then I proceed to tell them where they're made, and if there's a problem, how you can get it fixed.
Exactly.
And usually that pretty much swings to the.
Okay. I believe I have 209 names or something on here. let's see what I got. I have 232 names on the wheel. So I believe I've done my due diligence to get everybody's name on there. Realize I had to do everybody's name from YouTube manually, and luckily I could then copy the names from Facebook. So one more time, if you're on YouTube, because I just added a bunch of names from YouTube, type your name in the chat again. Okay, type it, whatever handle you have, type your real name in so I know who you are for the giveaway. We are going to do the giveaway now if you guys are ready.
We
Again,
are ready.
realize,
Let's go.
remember one thing though, we have the right to revoke the winner if we feel it didn't go properly. Okay, you will only have
We
one.
find out that you have 3 entries in there.
Right.
You know, things along those lines. If
For
you know,
any reason we can deny given the prize. You're going to have 1 minute. And usually when we do this, they answer, the winner actually answers up right away. But if your name, if you do not answer up within a minute, and I say your entry, your win is null and void, it's null and void. You
That's
don't come
going
here.
back.
Don't come here 5 minutes and say, well, I was there. It's not going to be entertained. We will move on to the next person. So right now, everybody, once you type your name in YouTube, stop the chat. Everybody on Facebook, let's hold up the chat. Let's give the winner an opportunity to get through. Okay. Looks like I got to put one more name in. And I want to turn the camera onto the wheel. How's that?
I'm trying to find a live.
Yep. Just a little bit lower.
A little lower?
The other
No.
direction.
Upper.
The other direction. Yeah. There you go. A little bit, a little more, a little more. There you go. Oh,
Yep.
Can-
Perfect.
Can you see my finger now real good? You see it real good?
yep.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to shuffle this up. Whoop. Shuffle the names up. When you see the name, 1 minute.
Can I find the broadcast?
Stephen Huffman. Stephen R. Huffman, you have 1 minute to answer up. That's going to be a Facebook, I believe.
Yeah, I'm looking. For some reason, I'm not getting my. I can't find my.
Because he was not, I didn't enter his name. So he's going to be a Facebook. You have 1 minute, Stephen Huffman, as you can see.
45 seconds.
Are you watching it?
Yeah, I'm watching the time.
No, I just she's Celeste is watching the page because I can't for some reason. I'm not bringing the broadcast up on my page. He's here.
There he is.
Congratulations.
Holy
So Stephen
smokes.
Huffman, I'll tell you what. What's that, Ron?
He said, holy smokes.
Yeah, and it was pretty close. So, Stephen Huffman, make sure you friend Frank, myself, and Ronnie up on Facebook because I don't know if you're on our friends list or not. But let's do that. All right, now we're going to give away the large coil. Please.
No, their choice of coils.
Their
Oh, your
choice.
choice. Please be an owner of a legend. This might take a little while, but
The winner has to have to PM me a picture of themselves in the picture with their legend.
correct.
If not,
And-
I'll run a wheel on the next show.
Yeah, we'll do it again. We will do it again. Roger King. Now, Roger King is an avid viewer of Detect America, so I think if he doesn't own a legend, he'll tell us. But Roger
Yeah, I'm
King,
sure.
you have 1 minute to answer up.
Or he has 1 minute to buy a metal detector from me. Get on the phone. Call me.
No. Wait, he's got more than 1 minute to buy the detector. Yeah, or decide if he's going to buy the detector. But I got everybody with the congratulations so far. So let's try. I should have gave everybody some time. Roger King, that's a Facebook name.
Yeah, for sure. We know
Yeah.
Roger. We see Roger all the time.
Oh my God, he's won so many prizes from us.
Here? Honey, is he here? He's here.
He is here.
Yeah.
Roger, do you have a
Did he say if he has a legend or not? Roger, we know you're here. We need to know if you own a legend or not.
He's here again.
And yeah, well, we know you're here. Thanks. Hi, Jen Foreman. I just saw her come in.
I didn't see Jen. Where's Jen?
All right, guys, let's
He's here.
okay, let's hold up with the chat, please. We need to hear if Roger King has a legend or not. We know he's here.
This is his third time he said it, so
Roger, do you own a legend? Everyone's congratulating. I got everyone still typing. Congratulations, Roger King. Well, we don't know if Roger King is a winner or not.
yes, he says yes.
He says
So
yes.
Roger's going to send a photo to Frank
Okay.
with his legend.
Beautiful.
Good. And
Congratulations. Congratulations.
I believe Roger because he's an avid.
I was going to say something. I thought I had talked to him before about it. So yeah, I'm pretty sure he does. But Roger will.
How many
Roger
people?
will-
How many
will
people
bring
that?
you.
How many people had bought Legend and called you with questions because you tested it?
So, Roger, you got a choice of two coils. You got a choice between the 6x9,
Well, yes.
the 6x9, and the 9x12.
Yes.
How did I pull that off?
I don't know, but you did a good job.
Yeah, you know.
I thought it was painful.
I feel bad because sometimes, well, trying to watch the chat, I'm getting people telling me what I have to do on the chat, which only takes up space, and you know, they're beating me up on the chat, and all I wanted to do was get as many names as I could to do this and give everyone a chance, and I think I did pretty good.
You've done a great job, Steve.
Yes, you did.
Hold
Yes,
on,
you did.
let me get this. I can't really reach back there too far. Because if I sit there and wait for a good job from Frank,
You
I'll
didn't
be
even
dead.
need Shelly to help you out. That's
Good
the
job,
best
Frank.
part.
I mean, Steve.
you can't run. I can't. There's no help. I can't. The helping part doesn't get it onto my computer. If you understand what I'm saying,
Yeah, no, I get it.
I could.
get
The wheel has to give every name entered separately. So that's why I love the Facebook because I download it and pop it in there real well. But it's the adding the names of the YouTube, and usually we don't have this many YouTube watchers. That was the only thing. I had like 40 some names on YouTube or something.
So Roger, PM me with the picture and PM me with which coil you want, the 6x9 or the 9x12.
And I can't thank you enough, Delek, for what you.
Thank you so much
Yeah, we
again.
appreciate
You're
it.
welcome. You're welcome, guys.
Staying up all night.
For what you continue, and it's 4 o'clock there.
No, it's
No,
it's
it's
5:17.
It's 5:17. I need to be at work in 2.5 hours.
I hope you have a cot in your
Oh.
office where you can like nap occasionally.
Let's say goodnight to her, Frank, and let her get
Yes,
to bed.
Felix, thank you very much. I will be in touch over the next course of a
Sure.
couple days. So, and
Guys, once again, thank
the
you so much for having me on this show. I love you guys. You're really fun to talk to. And I would like to thank everybody for listening to me, for watching me, for supporting Nokta. And I wish everybody a great 2023, healthy, happy, and peaceful. I think you were all wishing for. And I would like to, every year I give a message to our customers for the new year. This year, we say save bigger, score higher. Happy 2023.
Good night.
Thank
Thank you.
Thank you very much for everything.
Thank you, D-Lac.
All right, now I can get on the soapbox and go on a rant.
Well, before you go on a rant, we
Yeah.
see Greg Papalo's in the audience tonight. So, Greg, do you have any updates on that FH9 hunt?
Well, I can tell you this. On Christmas, I sent him a message asking him about it. And the response was that they're still working on a location. They don't know when they're going to have it. Everything seems to be up in the air at this point. But when he finds out, he's going to let us know.
Okay.
So that's about the best answer. There were some other parts to it, but that's about the best answer we can give right now. But don't worry, everyone in Detect America are going to be the first people to know. Because Greg's
Right.
good about that, you know. And I just want to say,
Everybody for tuning in tonight. We had major numbers tonight.
I got to tell you, that I had a great day today. I just got to tell you guys that Elaine and Rich Fawns came over today and spent some time, and we did nothing but laugh the whole damn time. It's so great. If you know what, and I had another friend and a neighbor who used to live here for years came over, and I said, "You're going to get to meet Elaine and Rich." And when they left, she was like, "Oh my God, they're hilarious."
They called me the other day for Christmas. We had a nice long chat. It was awesome.
And you missed their house the other night, Frank. We really we had a good time. It was
I'm
like 10
sure.
o'clock, and I didn't even know the time had flown so far. But I'm itching to get out detecting with Rich. It just had a great time. Ronnie, how was Christmas? Did you get to see your grandkids?
Yeah, we did. We stopped over, saw the grandkids. We had a little get together here with Lisa's family, and on Christmas Eve, and then Christmas Day was over at my daughter's place. So, yeah, we did very well. We had a good time. The wife cooked dinner both times. Excellent meal. Prime rib one night. Next night, ham. So, Ronnie's full.
I got an awesome grill.
I thought that was
tell us a story about that.
I don't know. I wasn't allowed in my laundry room shed for like days at a time. And then lo and behold, Celeste bought me this gigantic Blackstone grill.
Now I got to tell you something. I've used them.
Nice grills.
I've used them.
I had one in Jersey. It got left behind because I couldn't pack it.
What do you mean? Where is it?
He would have picked it up.
It belongs to whoever bought the house now.
Oh, you're a dick.
I couldn't. There was no way to put it in.
Wait. You seriously didn't say, Steve, do you want a Blackstone? Because I'd have taken that.
Yeah, but I didn't know that until the day I pulled out.
Well, I could have came over the day you pulled out.
Well, you could have had a Blackstone.
It don't matter. I'm not. I like a regular. To tell you the truth, I like the regular barbecue grill better.
I love
for what we do, but we use them down Leo's trailer. He has one there, so we have big family cooks.
Yeah, it's nice and big. And if you wake up one morning, I did it at home. Wake up in the morning, you can crack a couple eggs on it, make some eggs, make some home fries.
Yeah,
steak on there.
It really.
Why don't you go over to his house tonight and just wait till about 3 o'clock, run in the backyard, grab it.
At Frank's?
Yeah,
I won't
not
be
that
there
far.
by 3 o'clock.
What's that?
I won't be. Oh, you mean at the old house?
Yeah, the old house.
Oh no, they probably. I don't even. I have to get by there.
That thing is gone. That thing is gone. I'm telling you right now. I guarantee it's not there anymore.
We love it. We love it for like we were doing hibachi on it.
Mm-hmm.
Burgers, dogs do well. We were doing fried rice.
Dude, I take one of those big pot lids. I take smoking wood, and I'll put it over a piece of steak or corn or anything. Throw the smoking wood underneath it. Smokes everything.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, good. Yeah, they're interesting. So that's good you got that. So I guess you thanked Santa.
She's sitting right there. I thanked her.
Good.
Very nice.
She hid my blink. She hid my blink camera so I couldn't see what was coming in.
That's what you said. You said you put the hat on it. That's classic. we had the family, the kids, and let me tell you something. It was getting, oh my God, the 5 grandkids. It was getting bad in here, and all of a sudden they said, "All right, well, we're going to go sleep at my wife's daughter's house," and 4 of them left. And as soon as they left, it was like a shell dropped on the house. I could actually hear myself think. It was a good thing.
I ran a couple contests during the past few days.
Yeah, I apologize for not being able to help out.
I figured I knew you were busy, but I was feeling very, very festive, and we had 200 and some people in the contest.
Yeah.
So I made the command decision to say, if Canadian winners win, I'm shipping it to you.
I love it. That I
And
love.
that night, both winners were Canadian.
That's what you get. You get that.
I
That
got
was
one going to
good.
Ontario, one going to Newfoundland.
But you know what? I had my granddaughters over, my grandkids over. We're sitting on the couch together. I just didn't want to, I didn't want to leave, and I just.
No, I didn't even go. I went live the second night and we were live for 10 minutes. That's it.
Yeah. So.
And it was fun. It was fun. And a lot of people joined in. That's why I love this time of year. Yeah, I throw up a contest, and I've got 100 people on the list in 15 minutes. It was great. Tonight we've got almost 270 on the list. It's awesome.
Yeah. It was just great that Elaine and Rich stopped by. I just like talking to them, and they were asking about Florida. We can't give an answer.
They're coming down to visit family and friends in my area. So I'm sure in February I will have a visit.
And they are date certain on that. That's why they were asking about the date of the Florida hunt. But then I asked them, I said, is there a reason? And they're like, well, they're date certain on when they're going to Florida. They're going in February. We know he's not going to have the hunt during that week. So they talked about maybe going back for the hunt. We'll discuss it once we find the date and everything. But
seems we got some viewers that just want a little bit more. So,
all right. For those of you who hung in there,
the ones who hung in.
Christmas.
All right, what are you giving away?
We got a 1932 silver quarter, first year of mint issue.
I will call out a name. That person will have 1 minute to answer. And that is Mike Slater. Now, that's a Facebook name. Mike Slater. So we got to check on Facebook. We'll give him 1 minute. Mike Slater.
Oh, my buddy Mike.
Oh, you know him?
Yeah, if it's the Mike Slater that's from Alaska.
He's in Alaska?
Which Mike Slater? We have a Mike Slater that was in Alaska with us.
Nice. Maybe
that's
the
same
him.
Mike Slater. Maybe it's two Mike Slaters.
We'll have to ask him, but that's Mike Slater's got 1 minute to answer. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of names. When we give away detectors, man, the names come out of everywhere.
Seriously.
Why can't you guys join us when we're talking about bullshit? they don't want to hear the BS. They don't want to hear the stupid stuff. But so what? You know what? While we have them here, we should talk about what's coming up on Detect America, because you hung in, and what do we got coming up? We know we want to get the guys from. All right, Mike Slater hasn't answered up. You guys see him at all? No?
I haven't seen.
No, I have not.
Nope.
All right, we're gonna pick a new name, and please, no, I'm not redoing the names. I've did them once. I'm not sitting here and taking that time up to redo again. We've got. Just shows you who ran away. Let me see. Joseph Renfer, Renfer, Joseph Renfer, Renfer. That's a Facebook name. I know that. See, I remember the names I type in and who I don't. So Joe Renfer has a minute. All right, so we're working on getting Spanish Main treasures. I want to work on getting a coin guy. We had a guy from Florida. I'm going to contact him again to try and.
We will have Debbie Smokowski coming on at some point.
Joseph Renfer. Yeah, Debbie's going to be coming on. And now, Frank, you're supposed to get your Manicore. So Joe Renfer is here.
There he is. Joe Renfer's here.
All right, Joe, send me your mailing address. You could reach me on Facebook at The Gold Digger, or you could reach me at my business, Ronnie at thegolddigger.com. But I need your address so I can get this thing out to you.
Yeah, I think the next one we need to work on, Frank, is Spanish Main, because they're great.
I'll reach out to those guys this week and see if we can get them on.
Daryl Miklos.
Now Ronnie's not going to be here next week, right, Ron?
I will be in Virginia. I may. What are you laughing at?
You know what happens when you're not on the show.
Yeah, that's true. I will. Maybe
I'm
I'll bring
just-
my computer with
I'm
me.
just lining up a few things for the show. That's all. I
Yeah,
just,
okay.
I just need details.
Next week will be Bash Ronnie week. Maybe if we can't
Thanks
get
a lot,
Spanish,
guys.
if we can't get Spanish Main on next week, maybe we'll see if Tim and George can just join us for an after holidays.
We'll reach out to some people and see what's going on.
Oh yeah,
I
they
know,
love to bash me, so get them on here too.
Robert and April Connect from Canyon Beach Treasures told me they're going to be
Yeah.
coming on soon.
So we do
And
have.
I want to thank them for I did a job for them, and he returned the favor by sending me a couple of beautiful trinkets that went over very, very well. 3,500-year-old trinkets.
So you want to do one more giveaway, Ron, and then we're out
Yeah.
of here?
Well, yeah, we'll do this, and then I just got confirmation from Joe on Messenger with his address. So
Okay,
thank
what
you
do
for
you
getting
wanna
back
do
so
now?
quickly, so we can get this out for you tomorrow.
What do you want to do now?
We got a trifecta.
All right, a trifecta going out the door. We're going to pick a name. Oh, who do we got? I can't even see the name of it. Ricky Chambers. Ricky Chambers. He's won before. We're almost done. Ricky Chambers, you have 1 minute. He's a Facebook name. We know he's won numerous times. He wins a lot. So Ricky Chambers has 1 minute. I like it how people hang in there.
I know, it's awesome.
I forgot to look and see how many. Who are you talking to?
Who?
Who are you talking to? Oh, did we get Ricky Chambers?
I'm not seeing him.
Why, Ricky? Why did you leave us? Well, she just walks down here on the phone. Do you seriously mind? I mean, I'm not kidding. Stay in the laundry room. Try doing some wash. You know those little things there. You put the clothes in them, and it. I know it washes them, but you got to put the clothes in. You got to take the clothes out. Yeah, exactly. I just got a dirty look. All right, Ricky Chambers. We're gonna be spinning again. Of course, she don't like me breaking her stones, but she wants to come down here and interrupt the show. Where's the dog? No, get him down here.
I'm not ready to go.
Oh. All right, Geo Olson. Geo Olson, you are a YouTube name. You got 1 minute, Geo Olson. I'm watching YouTube, so you have to answer up. We're just trying to get any name. It always, yeah, here comes the domestic. Believe me. Somebody goes, last time we see Steve alive. Trust me, that ain't happening either.
Oh, it's fine.
Brian Monroe wants you to know he's here, Steve.
Geo Olson is there. He's there.
All right.
Geo, you're going to have to contact Ronnie somehow. I don't know if you're on Facebook, but Ronnie, do you want to give you can call him?
Yeah. If you
number?
can reach me at Ronnie, RONNIE, at thegolddigger.com, or you could Facebook messenger me. I don't know if you're on Facebook or not. And I'm under the Gold Digger.
Yeah,
So-
Geo, I don't know if you know the rules, but the rules are if you live in Canada, you're going to have to cover the shipping.
Well, on a coin like this, I'll pick it up.
Okay, Ronnie will pick it up. So if you tell me if you're not from Canada, give him a Canadian address anyway. Come up with a Canadian address, will you? All right, let's get out of here. Ronnie, listen, great show. I'm glad you had a nice holiday. I want to thank you again for everything.
Absolutely, it
best.
was a great time. We had a great holiday. I'm trusting all you guys had great times also, and
Geo's in Illinois, by the way, Ron. So you're
Okay.
safe.
oh, that's fine. And 2023 is going to be a good year, man. We're all going to do great. Everybody, let's pray for good health, and let's stay at it and keep watching, man, because it's you guys that make this show.
Listen,
Now you
how
sound like
many
PBS.
places can you go where you get to see me? So absolutely, keep tuning in.
You know what? I got to tell you one thing real quick. I was watching a Facebook page the other day, and the guy goes, "We're going to do a giveaway," but it was giveaways to people who bought things from him. Like, if you're a customer, only if you were a customer of mine, am I doing a giveaway? And I'm like, we ask nothing of are members of Detect America, and only for certain reasons that I had to come up with some of those rules with things that had happened in the past. And that's all they are a result of. But we're not going to say, well, if you bought something from Ron, we're going to do a giveaway. We didn't. Everyone's welcome. Like tonight, there were so many names in here that I have never seen before. Come on, and we want you to come out and check us out, and maybe you'll come back and watch us again.
And again, we added the weird thing this past, and not just today because of the giveaway, but the past 3-4 weeks, we've added almost 1,000 members. I mean, to the
we're adding a lot of
no,
members.
not 1,000. We've added about 300 members.
And we know you may not watch us every week. We know you may not type on the page all the time, but we know that people are out there supporting us. And if you're going to complain that we stray from the topic of metal detecting, guess what? We're going to stray from the topic of metal detecting. Why? Because we are friends.
Listen, one of our top viewed and rated shows was about Steve's colonoscopy.
I'm thinking of getting another one.
Someday they will answer the question of how, when the doctor was looking up that end, he told Steve he had tonsillitis. I still can't get that out of my head.
And you know what? If I can get one at 8:00 on a Monday night, maybe we'll do a live.
Listen, I'll fly up. I've got a line camera. We can listen. We don't have to wait for the doctor.
You know what? That reminds me. I do. I got to get mine out of here somewhere. I need that thing. So, but we're involved in our members' lives as friends, because we've been across the country. We've met people. We talk on the phone to them. So we want to know how they're doing. If they're having problems in life, we help. It's not just about metal detecting. We are a community. And that's the good thing about this. So if you're going to go on our page and go, oh, this isn't metal detecting, I'm out of here. Well,
oh, somebody wants to hear more cat surgery stories. Awesome.
So here we go. Maybe I will do. Can you see this?
Yeah, I see it.
Maybe we can.
And it's Wi-Fi, so we can do it remotely.
If that'll get us ratings, I'll hook it up right now. No, that's great.
Self-administered. I like that.
You can combine colonoscopies and cat surgery. I can give a colonoscopy to a cat.
So, all right, Ronnie. Good night, buddy. We'll see you.
All right. Good night, everybody. Great show tonight.
So next week, Ronnie won't be here. So we will probably bash the hell out of him.
Let's call his daughter, see if he can get you the keys to his house.
Here's my question. We don't need keys. Who needs keys?
I'm going to go down the shop and see what he's got.
Who needs keys? I never need keys. So the funny thing is, did he ask you to go hunting with him?
No.
Didn't ask me.
No, but he sure as heck got on the phone to me today and said, can you ship my CTX to Virginia?
So now he will get down here, you dumb mutt. So, I mean, we've asked him to go with us. Ron, you want to go hunting? Ron, you want to go hunting? Where's?
Ron, cancel your flight. We got a place.
You know what? Yeah. Oh, change your flight. Come on over. He got that phone call. Remember?
Mm-hmm. Yes, he reminds me of that phone call every time he shows me that 8 real round.
That's what that phone call was, right? And now he wants to break your balls, but then he's like, "Oh, I got property. I'm going hunting." But no,
okay.
No, did you want to join me?
What he doesn't know is I'm shipping him up a stick with a pie plate glued to the end.
Dude, how funny would that? I told him he could have borrowed mine. He could stop by and get mine.
Well, is he driving down or flying down?
I don't know. I would think he's driving. It's only Virginia. All right. Speaking of pain in the asses.
Hey, Mike. How you doing, Champers?
How you doing, buddy? Hey, say hi to everyone.
Hi, Chip. Hey, Chipper.
Champers. You dumb mutt. Are you dumb? If you're dumb, say nothing at all. I'm dumb, big meathead. What are you doing, meathead? Hal, let's go. Come on. How?
Well, I guess.
Good boy. Now attack mommy.
Ronnie's driving down. Okay.
Is that not the funniest? Good boy. Oh, all right. Stop now. Attack your mother. Bite her face off, will you? I can't win. All right, buddy.
I'm gonna think they're all barking.
Somebody said poor dog. Why poor dog? This dog eats better than I do. This dog eats better than I do.
Yeah, I cook. I had to make another batch. We went through our stuffing, and Celeste wanted more stuffing, so I made another batch. I had to stuff. So she went and got chicken livers because I put chicken livers in my
For
stuffing.
dogs, yeah.
I stood there tonight and I sliced up chicken livers and I sauteed them in butter. And gave
For
them
the
to
dog.
dogs.
Yeah, we do that for the dog here. He gets the chicken livers. All right, we're going to bed.
All right, guys. Well, stay tuned this week. We'll let you know what fun we're going to have on the Ronnie's in Virginia show.
Maybe Ronnie will come on by phone and give us.
He might. If he's got Wi-Fi, he's not going to let us be here by ourselves.
All right, keep an eye on the page. See if we can get a guest next week. We'll let you know. If not, thanks everybody for joining us. I appreciate it.
See you guys later.
Attack her.